Hello there. I'm going to speak on night shift work and what are its effect on human health and how to manage your night shift and so that you remain healthy. I'm Kumar, occupational health and safety guy. I am certificate graduate in occupational health and safety from Ryerson University, Canada, and worked as health and safety representative in a large multinational company. Nowadays, it is essential for many companies to work 24 hours in order to provide continuous services or meet the production. Comparing 50 to 60 years ago, there were few professions working in the night: medical, paramedical, police, and transport. But nowadays, even grocery stores are operating 24 hours. Some of them are giving customer service in the night, but most of them are not giving customer service in the night, but they are merchandising or organizing the stores in the night. So how they organize three shift, how they work in three shift. So there will be shift 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 3:30, 3 p.m. to 11 or 11:30, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. or 7:30. So 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. shift is called day shift. It could be 6 to 2 or 8 to 4. Sometimes people are working between 9 to 5, 10 to 6. So this is called day shift because you are working in normal daylight time. So here I can say 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. is still okay, because after your shift you have normal night hours to sleep, whereas in 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift is completely night shift. So any length of hours worked in the between 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. will be called night shift. For example, if your shift starts from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., this time period is involved. So similarly 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. this hour is involved. So when in your shift, any length of hour, whether it is full 8 hours or part of the hours, if it is falling between 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. will be called a night shift. So 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. it is not complete day hour shift, whereas 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. is completely a night shift, because when people are sleeping in the night, you are working, and when they are in the morning, when they are going to work, you are coming back home and forcing yourself to sleep. So that's the difference between night shift and the day shift. Is known as a body cycle friendly shift, and the night shift is the inversion of body cycle. Now what is the body cycle? Body cycle is also called the circadian rhythm. So circadian rhythm is many processes of our body operates on 24-hour cycle, and it controls the important functions of our body, that is hormone production, etc. In 24-hour cycle, we wake up in the morning, we feel hungry, and in the night we fall asleep, and it is repeating every day in 24 hours, and this is controlled by body's internal clock. An internal clock is synchronized by the central pacemaker in the brain. The cycle of light and dark are important functions of brain's master clock. The message to brain that it's night or it's dark or it's day, it goes through our eyes. The behavioral activities such as eating or fasting, or sometimes you might have noticed that around 3 p.m. we feel craving for coffee. So all these activities are controlled by brain's peripheral cycle. When you stay awake all night by doing night shift work or otherwise, it go against the natural light cycle rhythm, and in long term it may affect our health. You have to make and follow some adjustments in your daily living so that you can adopt a new body cycle. So what happens when circadian rhythm get disrupted? First thing is that you feel fatigue. There could be multiple cause for feeling fatigue, medical cause or some other cause. But circadian rhythm imbalance will make your sleep affected, maybe poor sleep or insufficient sleep. So that can also cause fatigue. When there is a fatigue at workplace, there is a possibility of involved in workplace injury or maybe poor work performance. The second one is psychological imbalance. You may feel irritated, agitated, or sometimes not responding in a positive way. It can also be due to the imbalance of hormone production due to circadian rhythm disruption. The third is health related issues. It can be many reasons in that, and there will be many impact or many types of impact on health. I will discuss that one in my next video. So it means how to manage your night shift, stay healthy. To do that, you have to make some adjustment in your daily life so that we can make the pattern of sleep and pattern of eating habits favorable to our body. Now here we have to make a proper sleep pattern, which is very essential. I will tell you some of the incidences which I have faced, and I have seen the people how they are working. So if you are working in 8-hour shift, 8-hour shift may be 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So in that situation, I will give you an example. A travel time from your home to workplace is say 1 hour. Then you have to leave your home at 11 p.m. to go to work. Then you have to get up at least 8:30 or 9 to be ready to go to work. Considering that 6 to 8 hours sleep is enough to keep you awake whole night, so it means between 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. to 8 or 9 p.m. you have to make a proper sleep. So your sleep time should be between 1 to 8 or 2 to 9. So same thing when you have done your shift at 7, you will be home by 8. So what you should do between 8 to 1, you can do your household activities, cooking, grocery shopping, play with children, you can spend your time. But my main intention is to suggest here, you should sleep on later part of the day. So when you go to work, you feel fresh. I give you the example. When we do the day shift, you have to go to work at say 9. So you get up at 7 or 6:30, then you go to work. Same thing here. If you take a sleep on later part of the day, you feel fresh at work. I have seen there are people, especially youngsters, they don't sleep. They play with their friends, video games, and they come back to work with a 1 hour or 2 hour sleep. And they tell me that, oh, I couldn't do this one, that one. And those people are more prone to workplace injury in the night shift. So in another scenario of 12-hour shift, same thing here, between 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., you have to leave your home at 6, giving the commute time from your home to workplace. To to leave home at 6, you must be getting up at 4:30 or 5 so that you get ready for your work. Now here the sleep time will be between 9 to 4 or 10 to 5. Here I will suggest that you have no time to do your household activity, your personal work or whatever as you have seen in 8-hour shift. But here most probably you will have 4 days on 4 days off. The shift will not be all 7 days. That will be either 4 days or it will be 2 days on, 2 days off and 3 days on, whatever the company decides. But you will not be working all 7 days. So don't worry about your personal and household work. That can be taken care of when you are off. Have to take the medical appointment, take when you have off time. Here most important point is to have your rest and sleep a type of pattern, and 6 to 8 hours, between 6 to 8 hours sleep is important. The second important point here, make your sleep environment favorable to sleep. So when I was doing a night shift, I used to make my room dark and cool. I used to keep my dog out, no music in the room, no disturbance around the room, so that I could sleep without any disturbance. And you should make the room very calm and quiet. It should be given a night-like environment. Body should pretend that it is night. So that's what is very important. So there should not be any disturbance around the place where you are sleeping. The third is, and most important, the diet and eating habit. Here also maintain your diet very healthy, and I don't say that eat something very special, but I would say that eat whatever you eat in your home as a routine, but it should be a regular pattern. Eat at the same time. As far as the diet is concerned, most possibly it should be high protein, and take care of your vitamin D, because you are likely not to expose to sunlight, because you are working in the night and day you are sleeping, you are hardly exposed to sunlight, so you have to take care of your diet with vitamin D. Also, I know that a lot of guys, they take sometimes alcohol, caffeine or sleeping pills to sleep. I would suggest that you should not take alcohol, caffeine or sleeping pills, because you don't feel fresh when you wake up. The fourth is, do not change your shift very frequently. Stay on your night shift for some time, and before you move to another shift, give 2 or 3 days interval, so that the body adopts the new body cycle or circadian rhythm. Changing frequently, I have seen sometimes people, they do 2 days night, then come back to day shift, and then again go back to night, and again changing another shift. This type of frequent changing may lead to some health problem, because body cycle is not adjusted the new circadian rhythm, and still you are feeling tired and then still working. So that may lead to some consequences. So the fifth is advice to the company. Lighting at workplace should be bright enough to keep employees awake. Actually, the nighttime light illumination should be 10 lux per square feet. That should be the ratio. Body should feel that it is a day. If the lighting at workplace is bright, quite good enough, it will keep the employee awake, and this will also prevent the workplace injury. So these are a few suggestions to how to stay healthy while you are doing night shift. Many people prefer to do night shift because in daytime they can do their household activities, and also they can take care of younger children while their spouse go to work. Friends, if you like this video, please write your comments below. whether it is positive or negative, no matter. And if you have any suggestions, please write down your suggestions as well. If you like the video, please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.